Hello and welcome back to Cynthia's Conversation. I'm still here on one and only. So on this week episode of Cynthia's Conversation, this was a topic that trended during the Christmas time on the internet. I think somebody just screenshot it and said to me, what is my intake in this? And this was what happened. So there was a family photo that was taken, like the matching pajamas as a family. So there was a couple who have two children of their own, and the man has a step daughter or a stepson. And on the picture you could see, okay, she's a girl. So the man has a step daughter, a daughter, and the woman matched pajama within herself, the man, and the two children that she has for the man. But the little girl was not wearing the same pajama as her and the other of her siblings, and the mom and the dad and the stepmom. So, and this one kind of caught people attention, and a lot of people were saying, why would the woman treat the stepdaughter that way? Why not buying the same pajama as her children for the man? And somebody asked me on my intake in this, but to be honest, I don't necessarily blame the woman. I blame the man. That's your child. Because a lot of people, and this tend to happen a lot. There was another one that was going on the internet as well, when a guy cut off a wedding because her fiance didn't want the man's daughter to be a one of the bridesmaids in the wedding. So the man had to cut off the wedding. That good for him. Good for him. Because the reason why I said good for him is this. You knew that this man has a daughter before you decided to date him, have children, regardless of how that child comes about. The moment that you accept the man's proposal to be the man's wife, everything that comes from that man become part of you. It's just as simple as that. There is no two-way but, if, but. If it's something that you don't want to do from day one, to say, you know what, I don't want to be a stepmother to anybody, I want my own kids, that's okay. You have your choice. You can make your choice and say, you know what, this person, I don't want to marry a man that has a daughter or a son that I ever have a child before. I just want to be, and that's your decision. That's okay. But if you meet this man and his child before you decided to date the man, and went as far as married the man, what caused you to buy the same pajama just as the PG, just like your children? But what was, even if you buy it and come back and collect the money from the man, it doesn't cost anything. The picture doesn't make the child less of, but the controversial is what has happened after the picture now. It's just went boom. And I just think it's the man's fault. I remember a few years back, and somebody's wife passed away, and then he take his kids to somebody else to help her look at it, and then you sit there and watch your child being maltreated. In the first sign of that person maltreating your child is a no. Personally, I will end the relationship. If I'm a man and I have a child before I met this woman, and then this woman came into my life and then wants to treat my child different from her children that she had for me, we are done. You might be the most beautiful woman in the world. I won't give it. So when you ask what is my intake of that, I don't even blame the woman. I blame the man, because the moment that we sat down to take that picture, and then I see my other daughter coming with a different pajama, not the same one as the one that my wife and the kids are wearing, we will not be taking any family photos. I will categorically tell you, I don't want to take a picture, period. And you're going to ask me why, and I'm going to say, why is my daughter in that outfit? Why didn't you buy one of this for her? Or why didn't you ask me to buy one? If you do that the first year, next year, if she wants a matching pajamas, she will buy it. The reason why she have the confidence to do this is because maybe she did it before. You didn't question it. And to her, that's okay. Because sometimes some people can sit there and mourn about things. If you don't say it out to the other person, you are okay with whatever is happening. So you have to be able to communicate in one way or the other to say, no, I'm not going to take this. No, I'm not going to take this picture because I don't like the way my daughter is looking. I'm not going to accept the fact that my daughter is being treated differently. And then you people can have the conversation about it. But the fact that you sat there as a man and watched this woman sit down there with her own 2 children and your other daughter came in with only God knows what, you are the problem, not the woman. That's me. I might be wrong. This is my opinion. You asked me for my opinion, I'm telling you. So I wouldn't take it, and I wouldn't let anyone close to me. If you tell me, oh, this is what my wife did, I'm going to say that woman is not your wife yet. You have not found your wife. You go look for it somewhere. But because this one here, So that's me. The other guy that I was talking about, on TikTok, it became a big, massive topic because half of the people were like, oh, it's not that too bad. Why would the man cut off the wedding? Oh boy, the man said to you, why did you talk? You said... And she said to the man, well, I thought that when we get married, you're going to be seeing your daughter less and less. Only some certain occasion that she's going to come to our house. So women, hello. You met this man and his daughter before you take the ring and say, I will be your wife. And now you want to change it. So because you are married to him, he doesn't have to have any connection with his children or his child because you both are getting married. Please, get a grip. But anyway, that's my opinion. I don't blame the woman. I blame the man. The man would have stamped his feet and said, nah, I'm not going to take this. If my daughter is not wearing the same thing as us, I'm not taking this so-called PG shoot. So next year, she's going to think about it before she tells us to take. And the fact that he sat there and see if nothing happened, so she will probably do it again. Only God knows when. That's my opinion on it. Don't crucify me for it. Until next time. Bye.